Aries, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-December 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for my lovely Aries people. Let's do it, my gods. Talk to me. And I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic. I'm sure you are. What's going on here? We're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. What's up with Aries, please? This first card usually pops pretty quick, my friend. Let's see what we got. Feel like it's being a little particular this week. Let's see what we got going on for you. There we go. Thank you. So this can absolutely speak about an abundance of good ideas or some sort of activity in the mind with the brain, which isn't always rough. Now, I do like this card. It has very interesting symbolism. But before we start breaking that down, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of that, into the reading. Here we go, last of the promo. Have a look at this card. So you see that woman, she's wearing a mask. She literally has a tree sprouting out of her head, but that tree is bearing fruit. So when I see this, I do think of an active mind, somebody having really good ideas, eureka moments. This could be very studious. You might be trying to hit the books, study something, learn something new. Or you could just be on a general quest for knowledge. I know that's a mode I'm usually in, always wanting to learn new things. So this can be good. All the books can speak of communication and talking. You could be very popular in the coming days and weeks. Pardon me, but when I get this card, I do think of activity of the mind. Very similar to the Four of Cups in that way. So you might be thinking a little more than you usually do. And everyone knows Aries is an action-oriented sign. But I would definitely jot down whatever ideas you're having. Let's get into tarot. I always say, regardless of what shows up here, this could be a whole different story, because that first card's a little footnote for us. Let's shuffle it up, get you three in the upright before we get that intuitive, juicy stuff. What's going on with Aries, please? So, last week's reading was titled An Unexpected Change, and even a few weeks ago, we had a very similar vibe and energy. A lot of you might be in a big time of transformation, metamorphosis. I will say in the past month, the Aries readings were skewing optimistic, depending on what you're going through, but let's see what we have for you this week. You know it's always changing. Energy is very fluid, so it's not set in stone. Only take this how it hits for you, because we could be looking at your energy or someone else's. I'm sure you know that, right? If you watch tarot, let's get three out here for Aries. Could cover a whole vast array of different situations and things. Okay, so we do have the Knight of Cups in position number one. That is a pretty good start. I don't want to get too carried away, though. Big water sign energy, very silky and smooth. I like it. Let's get two more. What do we got for Aries? Thank you. Okay, Chariot, action. So big water sign energy here, okay, in the first two. And it makes sense with that first oracle card, the mind, the thoughts, the realm of that. Very water sign-like. Let's get one more. Big movement, though, too. Like, there could be something that's picking up a lot of steam. It could be go time in regards to something, like with the Knight and the Chariot. I'll explain a little further. Okay, yeah, Eight of Cups, more action. So I will say this, Aries, it could be separate things. It could just be one thing. But all of these cards are heavy movement, heavy action cards. So we're going to break them down. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff. But position number one, and I will mention this, we have one major arcana in the center, two cups cards. That is the realm of emotion. It could be romance and love and how one is feeling. But the Knight of Cups could be a water sign in your life. So think Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a beautiful energy generally. It could be somebody's emotional state. This guy could be a big signal about romance and love, like I was just saying already. If this is a water sign person or an individual in your life, this is very silky smooth, like smooth talking, Prince Charming type of energy when we have the Knight of Cups. All knights can also be messengers. All knights are on the move, on the go. And it seems like something could be picking up a lot of steam as we get faster and faster throughout this spread. So we really want to see what this Knight of Cups is about. Okay, whether he's representing situations or just that realm of emotion, we'll see. But moving to the center, We have the Chariot. That's the card that represents Cancer. So it might be someone of the Cancerian collective that you're closely attached to. Okay. This is a double-edged sword type of card. Now, it is something either coming or going really quick. Like, that's why I was saying, like, it could be go time, like time to do something, time to go, time to get this moving type of energy with the Chariot. Yes, distance, travel, the same could be said with these other cards. I always say with this, if it's not action, movement, progress, when I see the Chariot, I do think it could also represent conflict sometimes if it's not a person in your life, because the Chariot is an instrument of war, an instrument of battle. So we're going to have to see what all this action and movement's about, right? Now, I know I said there's been a lot of change in the readings, but like it might be go time in regards to something. On the back end, we have the Eight of Cups. Once again, this, I don't see this as a negative card. Movement, right? You see that person, they're usually walking away from the cups. I always say this doesn't mean somebody's abandoning something or leaving something or stopping something in its tracks, but it's general movement. And the way this is feeling, like something could be picking up a lot of steam, a lot of power, a lot of energy. Or this could be a decision, like a, you know what? I'm changing course here. I'm changing how this is going to go down. So a lot of you might be in that mode where you make a pivot, make a shift, or change direction when we have cards like this all lined up. But I want to dive deeper on all of it, see what all this power is about, my friends. Let's dive deeper. We're going to jump in and clarify. Okay, so let's get a good shuffle here for Aries, please. What's going on, my guides? Talk to me. And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that Knight of Cups. Could that be a message or a talk, possibly? And also, if you're a tarot reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Aries, you can just drop it down in the comments. I don't mind. All right, Knight of Cups time. Why is he here? Why is this Knight of Cups here? And once again, the fact that there's so much water, it could be the realm of emotion or intuition, all those things, right? Why is this Knight of Cups? Thank you. Okay, we do have the Lovers here. Yeah, this could be a very intense bond or connection. And I always like to give the preface that I don't just do these readings for love or romance alone. It could be various things going on in life. But the Lovers is, once again, another silky, smooth, luscious type of energy. So if you're not watching this for love, there could be a very powerful connection with somebody, emotional, soulmate type of thing, which doesn't necessarily have to be romance. This could be a Gemini type of energy with the Lovers. It's angelic. So I feel like this could mean several things on an intuitive level. One of your closer connections could be highlighted in this time, right? There could be an importance or something that needs to be focused on with somebody you are very closely connected to on a deep emotional level, right? This could be a very positive omen as well. Okay, so whether it's somebody coming in or someone you already have a connection with, the Knight of Cups with the Lovers, it just screams love, overflowing emotion, and it's silky smooth. So once again, if you're not going through any romance things, if you're not thinking about any connections, when I see this energy, it's an extremely positive omen of good energy coming your way, right? So let's keep moving. I feel like for a lot of you, this could just be spirit saying like, okay, this is what we need to key in on this in this time. Let's see what's up with the Chariot. Because once again, I feel action picking up, business picking up. So let's see what's going on. So why is the Chariot here? Because we do have two cards of movement, travel, distance as well. The Sun card, yeah, this is amazing. The Sun card underneath the Chariot, there's something huge coming in, a massive type of energy. And I've been feeling the power pick up steam as we've been going along. Positive on positive. Now, the Sun card, yes, this could represent a Leo. So with the Chariot and the Leo, we are getting that focus in that realm. But the Sun to me is light, life, love, happiness, and truth. For some of you, this could be a realization or a revelation here, big time. Overall, though, when we're looking at the bigger energetic highlights, I'm seeing positivity, that massive win, massive victory type of energy of something really good coming your way. It could be coming at you like a lightning bolt. So there could be something huge or massive coming in, okay? Especially with all the energy of change and victory we've been having recently, like something could culminate, okay? But I do feel just positivity on positivity. Now, I do want to get over to that Eight of Cups because we'll see if that throws a speed bump. But the Chariot with the sun, this is spirit saying something good is coming at you, like ready or not. Okay, so this is nice. We're going to see what's up over there. For some of you, it could be a realization too. I'm just picking up a lot of energies, a lot of things this week, but it all feels good, Aries. It feels good. It feels positive. So let's see what's up with that 8. Pardon me. Now, granted, I am an optimistic reader, but if we were getting treacherous cards out here, I would tell you. So let's see what's up with that 8 of Cups. Some of the most positive cards in this deck. Huge. So why is the 8 of Cups here for Aries? Okay. All right, a lot of you might need some sort of break here. We do have the 9 of Swords in reverse underneath this 8 of Cups. There could be something that you've been stressing about or overthinking that might not be as big a deal as you think it is when we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. The 9 of Swords in general could represent, you know, the paranormal or your rest, your sleep states. A lot of you, hopefully you're not having insomnia, sleepless nights, issues in that realm. But with the 9 of Swords in reverse underneath the 8 of Cups, there is a burden you need to just let off your shoulders, get off your chest. Stop letting something or someone hold you down, hold you back. Absolutely, that could be the message here. But you might need a rest or a break, right? Like there could be something you were overthinking, overstressing, and it's going to be okay with the 9 of Swords in reverse under the 8 of Cups. You just have to stop letting it take up so much space in your mind and in your heart. That's what this tells me. But there is beautiful energy here, Aries. Like overall, we're going to put this 8 of Cups here in the 9 of Swords in reverse. In its worst state, I do feel like this could be someone like leaving something behind, abandoning something because it's like just too much. Like this is too much. This is too heavy. I can't take it no more. I won't take it no more. So do with that what you will, but that's the only speed bump I'm picking up here. Let's go through and I'll give you the quick recap before the shadow card. Position number 1, luscious. We have the Knight of Cups with the Lovers in the upright. So yeah, it could be a water sign, Gemini types of vibes we're picking up here. Big major arcana in this spread. It could speak about a very strong, powerful, intense connection that we see right here. Emotional connection, whether it's a friend, family member, soulmate that you might need to focus on or call in reinforcements in this time. If you're not watching this for love, this is silky, smooth, easygoing type of energy. Something nice could be coming in. And it picks up as we move over because we have the Chariot with the Sun card in the upright. Massive, huge energy of wins and victories, just something coming in suddenly as well. For a lot of you, it could be a realization. When I see the sun, I think of shining a light onto something. So a lot of you could have that eureka moment, aha moment that we've been seeing ever since the beginning here. But overall, this energy just feels really, really nice. Getting to the back end, we have the 8 of Cups with the 9 of Swords in reverse. There could be something you might be thinking about too much or overstressing. You might need to just let that go, right? And I know that's way easier said than done. I get it. I'm an Aries myself. But with the 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords in reverse, there could be something that's not serving you or no longer serving you. And you just need to just release that energy. Move away from the 9 of Swords. Move towards the sun. So please take a screenshot, Aries. I'm going to get you one shadow card because this was an interesting spread, that's for sure. But let's shuffle this deck up, the Shadowland Tarot, and see what's in the shadows for you, my friends. I do like this energy. And yeah, when we pull a shadow card, this could be something that's been laying dormant for a while. It could be an angle of something you don't quite see right now. This deck is very good for that type of stuff. So let's see what's in the shadows here for Aries. Really, really nice energy here. Okay, we do have the Tower here, so if you've recently been through some sort of Tower moment, big shakeup, and this could be Spirit saying that too, like how you respond to big shakeups might need some focus here. So the Tower does speak about a surprise. It could be a spontaneous type of energy. For some of you, you may have acted spontaneously in some sort of way, and either you're not feeling too great about it or the effects of it are still lingering around when we have the Tower in the shadows. For some of you, it could have been an ending of some sort that you haven't properly healed from just yet. It's all good. But Spirit might want you to just take a look at how you respond to shock, surprise, because life is full of those ups and downs, things that come out of nowhere. There's still a Tower lingering here. Now, could it be linked to the full reading? Sure, but when we look at shadows, either it's something attached to spontaneity or how your response to things could be a little more volatile. So Aries, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after the Fire Air readings this week. But for December, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. This is the deck I used in this week's reading. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card makes you happiest when you see it. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of December, I will put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.